Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and today I'm going to talk about whether or not Alibaba stock is a buy. Ticker symbol BABA. Over the last month and a half, Alibaba has lost over 30% of share value. So we all know China is a communist country, and whatever China wants usually is what China gets. So in the case of Alibaba, there has been antitrust issues and a lot of the big tech companies in China are getting crushed. Those of you who are not sure about what Alibaba does pretty much everything. Alibaba has their hands in everything. You can equate it to the Amazon of China. So let's take a look at Alibaba's chart. I'm going to be looking at Alibaba on the daily time frame, and one thing that I want to point out that is very significant that I noticed in this chart is that we have this trend line that Alibaba has been playing with since 2015. As you can see in 2016, we tested it as resistance and we couldn't break. We stayed under, and then we finally tested it as resistance. We broke over, we back tested, and then we stayed above it. As you can see in 2018, we bounced off it twice. And then again here in 2018, we couldn't hold the line of support, and then we went back under. And again, we followed the same pattern. We tested it as resistance. We bounced down again. And then recently, on June 20th, we broke back above this line. We back tested, and then we went to all-time highs. And so here we are today, trading below this trend line. As you can see, there is a huge gap that we've seen from this point. From this point on, we had a lot of selling. As you can see, the volume was crazy and it was all selling right at this line of support. So this does not look good for Alibaba right now. Alibaba right now looks like it's in no man's land. We have seen a little bit of buying come back in, but again, I feel like this long-term trend line is a very good indicator to know whether to be bullish or bearish on Alibaba. If you are above this line, you should be bullish on this stock, but if you are below this line, you should be bearish. And as of right now, we are well below this line, and there is a lot of negative news coming out on Alibaba, and I think the pressure is going to stay on for the next little bit. So Alibaba right now, in my opinion, is not a buy. I think there will be better opportunities to buy this stock. However, those who are patient and willing to hold, it wouldn't be the worst idea to start a position, a very small position into Alibaba. And if the price does keep going down, continue to average down that position. But as of right now, I am using this trend line as a big indicator for whether or not I am going to get into this stock. And right now, there are no signs to buy this stock. The question is, has anything really changed in Alibaba? Biggest thing I want to talk about here is Alibaba increased its stock repurchase program late Sunday from $6 billion to $10 billion. So the shares have dropped because the government is trying to crack down on these big tech companies. But nothing has really changed with Alibaba itself. In reality, Alibaba is doing so well that these issues are arising. So because Alibaba is such a good company and is so good at what it does, it is having these issues. So do I see Alibaba going bankrupt? Do I see a lot of these issues lasting long term? 100% I do not. I think this is one of those times where Alibaba is going to have a lot of negative stories. It's going to have a lot of fear associated with it, and that is usually a sign for investors to buy the stock. I think for the next little bit, we are going to be in this negative storm. Investors are going to have a lot of fear on this position, but personally, long term, I don't think anything is going to happen to Alibaba. This company is way too valuable. This company is way too big, and this company is way too well structured to have any damage done long term. I think 5 to 10 years down the line, we're going to be looking at this opportunity as a great buying opportunity. Those of you who are scalpers and those of you who are day traders, I feel like you guys should really look at that trend line that I've shown you guys. We are well below it. We are in no man's land. Be patient. Let the dust settle a little bit. There will be better opportunities to buy this stock. But those of you who don't want to miss out and just want to be a part of the culture, it wouldn't be the worst idea to start a position in this stock, because again, dropping 30% in less than a month is no big deal. You're getting a very good company at a very good discount. but I think there's more negative news to come. And because of China's uncertainty around the regulations and how the government works, I think for investors, you should kind of sit back, let the story unfold, see what happens. Because I personally am not aware of how aggressive China really is with their laws. I just know we have no idea how they work. They work on their own terms. So let the dust settle. Let's see where this goes. I will be keeping a close eye on Alibaba, and I'll keep you guys updated on this stock as well. Very amazing company, very amazing long-term play. Right now, not the greatest time to get in. If you guys like this quick little analysis on Alibaba, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I will see you guys in the next one.